So, let's decide where to go first.
To the Forest of Myth.
Actually, yes, that's where we go, because, you know, that's probably the most painful of the levels, so let's just remove it first.
Where people...
Actually, no, let's just go to the junk heap
Papa
first.
said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at the two brothers' weaponry. Alright, let's move.
Off we go.
Let's mosey.
Of
Whatever
course.
the hell that means.
Let's mosey on down.
However, thanks to the transition, I'm not gonna show you all the way, and I'm just gonna type that we here. There we go.
Perhaps we should speak to the
Yes, we should speak only to the brothers. Alright, let's see how they've been. I mean, 5-year time skip, let's see how they've been. Oh, only one's left here.
Oh, hello again.
Was that Gideon? Oh wait, no, never mind. Pedro was Gideon.
You've grown.
I think
Yeah,
I was.
that's
Where's
the weird,
James?
that's the weird thing, though. And as a kid, Gideon was voiced by Spike Spencer and his brother by Yuri Lowenthal. But growing up, Gideon is now voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. What?
And he looks a bit like his brother.
Shouldn't be the same voice actor. I'm pretty sure he's capable of doing an adult.
Yeah, but
I
that's-
guess it's to
that's
show
what
that
a
as
bit
brothers
weird to
they're
me.
genetically similar.
Anyway,
Maybe the localization was a bit rushed or something.
anyway, we're here to ask. Yeah, there we go.
And apparently his brother's dead.
Not low, guys. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and
The
strong.
queen, I mean, she's big motherfucker.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that, but I haven't really been listening.
Good
Well,
to
actually,
see you
well,
paying
actually-
attention.
Yeah,
Well,
no, Pedro, stick with it, because by the end of his story arc, it will be fitting for another game.
No, I'm just saying because usually Lowenthal characters are voiced by Jovah. That's
Don't
why
worry,
I'm saying.
Pedro. Don't worry, Pedro.
Fair
It's
point.
for the sake of a reference, it makes sense for you to voice him.
Alright then.
Okay. Well, never mind then. Sorry.
I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting
but
him to be voiced by
basically-
Lowenthal all of a sudden.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was distracted. I recently got my hands on a weapon, a very powerful weapon.
It's a blade shaped like a key.
I got the Excalibur too. You see, in the new remaster, we can skip.
Unfortunately, it's a two-handed sword called Ironwood. We saw this in better days. We will see in a second in the menu because it's like ripped in half. Pedro?
Oh, sorry. It's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but
Can you repair it?
sure. I just need you to bring me all these materials. Let me give you a list.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's literally what he's.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. Alright, I need you to get 10, well, whatever. I'm gonna
Some
get some
memorial noise.
memorialized. Only the big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Now also, here's a passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
Essentially, we unlocked another level of the junk heap, which will give us
You
more.
got it.
So, do you ever find anything out more about how his brother died?
Oh yes, Jovah, we will in due time.
I hope it's not the
Hey,
same way their mother met her fate.
We'll
Hey,
see.
NieR. Sorry.
And there we go.
NieR, I got
That's
I
the
got
arrow
it. Sorry.
wheel. You can use it now, but it's terrible, as you can see. So, this is actually one of those weapons that got in here from Drakengard. Let's just say that. Anyway, farming.
So you were saying something about the remaster of Final Fantasy, Pedro?
Hey, NieR, guess what? During these 5 years, I managed to get Final Fantasy IX on the PS4, and guess what? Since you can skip cutscenes into SCWRM encounters, I was finally able to get Excalibur 2!
Yeah.
There you go. Here's a memory.
I mean,
of it.
didn't the PAL version kind of screw up any
Yeah,
chance?
because of the frame rate differences.
Fortunately, the HD remaster that we have now fixes all that problem. That's some pretty impressive stuff you found.
Which is why I'll be handling that version when I
I'll
do
start
it.
upgrading your weapon right away.
Sure.
I won't charge you for it either, since you helped me out.
How
That's
nice of you.
Nice. Yeah. And there you go, through transition.
Well, actually, this is gonna take a little more time than I thought, so
It's
go
like-
kill
it's like-
10 monsters.
No. Actually, we just need to do another one of the Keystone side other mission, and when we will be able to come back to complete the story arc. Let's just say that. There you go.
Lovely.
Sorry.
It seems we have some free time on our hands. So what should we do? We can go to the Forest of Myth or speak with Popola in order to see if she has more information. Speaking with Popola, we unlock the story arc of the Airy, but for now, let's just go to the Forest of Myth. Might as well.
Alright.
Papa, I might be able to find something where I said this shit before.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip.
Having
Off
words
we
forced to...
go.
Hey kids, are you ready for some more text adventures?
For context, Shiroi, basically, in Final Fantasy IX, the most powerful weapon in the game called Excalibur... Oh.
Yeah. Truly a nightmare I hope never to experience again.
Just hold on your chariot horses. Anyway, go ahead, Pedro. Don't worry.
Basically, Shiroi, the most powerful weapon in Final Fantasy IX can only be unlocked if you manage to reach the final dungeon of the game under 12 hours. Which, for a big JRPG with 4 discs, as you can probably guess, only a true veteran of that game can achieve that. Fortunately, here's an interesting thing. Back in the day, during the original PS1 version, there was a trick that you could have done where if you opened up the disc tray of your PS... Oh, go ahead.
It's you, Dwibs, if you don't remember.
Hello, hi there. You wanna know if anything unusual is happening?
That's a different voice.
I've been doing a rapid
Whatever.
present whenever I visit the Divine Tree. Hey, 5 years have passed, voices can change.
That
Sure.
much, though.
Divine tree.
Yes, it's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Then again,
Did
puberty
you
is a
investigate
strange
the
thing.
cause of his presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Maybe he doesn't want to risk being
Well, we're not-
afflicted.
We're not really supposed to go near the tree, except prepare.
And why is that?
Because the Great Deku Tree is sacred, Mr. Vice.
I don't know, Rat. It's just how things have always been.
Argument for tradition. Things were done this way, therefore they must be done
And now,
all the
please,
time.
Mayor, stop throwing corn at me, please.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, there was a special trick you could do back in the day where if you opened the disc tray of your PS1 doing an FMV, because FMVs could not be skipped.
Yeah.
But however, if you opened up the disc tray of your PS1, the game would not be able to load the FMVs and it would automatically skip them. So you could use that
Alright.
trick to help yourself out. But now that the remaster is out and includes the
go.
turn off random encounters thing,
We are the grass. We are the trees. We will
Yeah, actually, you'll be the tree, Dwibs, might as well. Here we go. Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
because this is Japanese game, Grimoire.
You should talk, Vice.
True, I guess.
You are a talking book.
As if Grimoire Vice is capable of spouting such a nonsense.
Uh...
Hang on, I don't think he's done. The dark form that governs all memories.
Dark Cloud
Very
3?
the words form themselves to your awakening.
Here we go again.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice if Dark Cloud
Uh-huh.
3 were couldn't...
Black.
Oh.
Pure darkness
sorry.
painted over everything.
Oh my god,
Or-
guys. Sorry.
Scattered here and there across the blackness. Pay
Oh, so
attention,
it's gonna be
guys,
yet
because
another
the
visual novel
thing-
then?
Yeah, kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Keep attention, guys, because some of the memories will be important for the plot, let's just say. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the... There you go, it's you, Dwibs.
Listeners, wrong.
Whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves.
This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed.
Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was his task, purpose.
It's Plan 9 from outer space.
It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much of a part of a tree as polygons and root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree.
Can you feel the philosophy?
And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world.
Shiroi, are you feeling it?
Words collapse into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light calls it into stars.
Can you feel the
Well,
philosophy, Shiroi?
Well, remember, Dwibs, this is supposed to be kind of like a novel, so obviously it's much more descriptive and expositional than a movie or a
Each star
game.
was like the child of a tree. Go ahead,
Little
please.
cut my memory.
There you go, pay attention. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so.
What's up with Japanese games and sick children?
Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade
sick
paler than
children
the
make people
bleached
sad.
hospital sheet upon which he lies. So
Oh,
a kid
wait.
that's completely white. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods.
Is this someone we know?
The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart.
Are we discussing Emil's backstory or something?
No, but you're onto something. He tries to reject the Black Terror that germinates into his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invaders away.
The
He has long
disease.
ceased to resent his parents and doctors, once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes.
Wait.
And Shirley?
She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him,
And then she died.
but he is unable to look upon her face.
Oh.
Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away all what joy he receives from the girl's visit.
Why can't we just be happy for once?
Or just talk. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of his day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so, but this conversation never happens.
I want Senpai to notice me.
Kinda. The girl
Please.
disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up his memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy.
Well, that was a great story.
On to the next one.
Little cut my memory.
This is actually even more important. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it
Samus?
with her sword, it turns
Oh.
into a pillar of salt and dies. Actually, just keep in mind, I'll explain later. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with, well, not determination, but a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know.
Jean Grey?
Oh, jeez.
Her friends and fellow warriors come and go, some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 33 companions. But most are gone now.
She's
Dang.
got 33 problems and...
The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she heard the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it bloats out the sky.
Calamity Ganon.
Unfortunately, no, Jovah. She is laughing. She has been
Oh my
doing
God.
so for as long as she can remember.
No, this is pretty much Zelda's supply
Covered
to
in blood
that
and
game.
dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust.
Except the story in this game is actually interesting. Oops, did I just say that?
Or at least more than anything. This memory
Well,
is
at
stored
least
for a long time. It's etched with a single word: loss. And no, it's not Control-Alt-Delete. Fuck off.
Look at my memory again.
Memory is not a
Third one.
physical thing. I
A red
cannot look at it.
dragon. A red dragon falls from the heavens.
Look at it.
Hold on, please.
That memory has been lost. It was thrilling. It was a favorite of mine.
This
Yeah, I
was
will-
just a reference to Drakengard, don't worry. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension.
Well, I'm glad someone is incapable of feeling sad at least.
It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. Like, graphics. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done, but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room.
Well, this place is gloomy as hell.
Seriously,
black.
who thought a
The
tree of
room
all people
NieR
could be a
had
downer?
entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals shattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking one up one of the crystals and peering into it, NieR suddenly saw a familiar sight.
I cracked the crystal maze.
It was the
Awesome.
forest of myth. Its villagers, prisoners of their own dreams. No, Jovah is not Brainiac.
Eh?
I
Wait,
apologize.
hold on. Who you
The
calling
tree
Jovah?
thought.
That is all that really means.
Oh.
As NieR stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen.
Listen, you old fuck!
It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly,
There you go.
the man realized that they must listen. They must learn. Look.
We apologize for the interference.
A
Please
small
stand by.
shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. Yeah. It looked to be a shade.
But it was really a
The
heartless.
shade grasped every jewel in his hands. More jewels tumbled down of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sound tinkling from each one before vanishing forever.
Oh, never mind. It was just that Pokemon that likes to eat jewels.
The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious object like a collection of cheap playroom toys.
Okay.
This shade appears to be consuming the memories.
That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill.
The tree extended a branch toward NieR.
Help, please.
Without a second thought, NieR brought his blade, spear, down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide.
What, are we suddenly paying homage to Feliday of all things?
Jewel burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor.
Oh, we are.
Look,
Thought the tree.
that is the conviction in my mind lost. And satisfaction, and I'm learning the others as well. Yes, this is good.
The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude that caused the tree to forget certain things. But rather than be upset, it greeted the abandonment with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again.
Better change how I say it now.
I implore.
It spat out a glimmering green jewel.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No time. I implore you.
Oh, so this is where Delta
And
Emerald
here's
went.
what the quiz part. You need to remember remember specific parts of what it said, because it spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotions. Somehow. So basically, you had to pay attention for the entire text. You cannot just skip through it. NieR brushed Vi's comment aside. His sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its very arm to NieR.
I must touch him. I must make contact.
You. The moment its fingers brushed against NieR, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and now to its entire body.
I'm on fire.
It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy.
Ah, that's nothing. Just take him to go see David Cage at a PlayStation
1,000
event.
years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation.
Was this tree made by Terrence
was
Malick or
going
something?
to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed within heavy chains, but no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold. causing its heart to light. I know. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul.
Oh my god, I
And
have
the man
a soul.
was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation, because it was fucking sliced. But the time was not yet right.
I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast?
Do you remember, guys?
33.
Well, whatever.
Okay, well, the time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all.
Thank you, Papa NieR. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. Oh, the key! Shouted the bull. Grab the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next words must be heard.
Einstein's theory, bitch.
The words exploded. It became deep, good, discerned, and airing. Pulled men began to gird their thirst. These words falling apart.
How can...
Like that.
Quick game, restart Discord. Maybe that will fix it.
I implore. Most important thing.
So what's the most important thing in the world for Papa NieR?
Let me guess, love. Oh,
No,
Yona.
Yona.
Okay. Well, technically, it counts as that.
Ultra dot. The light was complete.
Yay, I guess.
The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the ladder slowly faded, NieR was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied.
That was the best orgasm I've ever had. Oh,
Jesus.
I'm a tree. How can I have a... Never mind.
The same way a tree can
That's
give.
it.
I get the feeling that was a metaphor for the development cycle of knack.
I never realized that shades were capable of rational thought.
I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can I just kill something about all this voodoo nonsense?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to side with NieR on this one.
Apparently not, Papa NieR, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I think I paused it for a second. Don't worry, I'll just keep that.
Can I just move, please?
Well, I guess it's good for the metaphor, don't worry, Dwibs. With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of ladders. Thankfully.
So we just spot a tree. With
Unless,
words.
of course, time itself begins to rewind. Hint, hint.
Wait. Hold on. We fought a tree, and words were involved. Oh my god, it's 1,000 words!
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, thankfully we don't have to deal anymore with the tree. So let's see what to do next. Either to check the junk heap or to speak with Popola.
So what will Teo do next? Tune in next time on
Actually,
Dragon
PK
Ball
decides.
Z.
Yeah, we'll actually go.
Information. Let's go see her.
Yeah, we'll actually go very well. We'll actually go hear what Popola has to say, which in turn will give us a resolving and final story arc for Asshole Town, the area.
Let's see if they got better.
Well, we'll see, Jovah. Don't worry, we'll see. See you for the next part, everyone.
We'll see.
See ya.